All right, so what happened is that I thought about this idea to do a lip balm video, and I was like, is that stupid? Is it dumb to make a whole video on lip balms? And then I went on Twitter, because that's what I do when I want to know if something's stupid or not, and I put up a poll, and I asked, is it stupid to want to make a video about lip balms? And the vast majority of people in my poll on Twitter said that they were really interested in the lip balm video. I was so shocked. So I spent a week looking into this, learning everything I can about lip skin and consulting people and finding out, because it's really important to have a good lip balm. Here in the United States, it's in the wintertime and we need a good lip balm. So if you want to know how to go into a store, look at the ingredients list and figure out whether this is a good lip balm for me or I should pass on that, hang tight. We're getting into that right now. Before we get into the analysis of 20 different lip balms, so we can talk about what's good about them, what's bad about them, and try to figure out which one's the best, let's talk a little bit about our lip skin, because we need to understand why in the world are my lips getting drier than the rest of my face? Like, why does this happen? First, we have the stratum corneum, which is on the outside, then we have the epidermis, and then we have the dermis. So those are the three different layers of our skin all over our body. But on our lips, the top layer is very, very thin compared to how thick it is on the rest of our body, so it's more susceptible to damage. I always wondered this, but I never looked it up. Why in the world do our lips get more chapped when we lick them? What is the deal with that? When our skin gets dry, our body says, okay, I need more moisture, and our first instinct is like,
oh my gosh, I got some moisture. I could just lick my lips.
And then it's like, wait a second, now my lips are drier. What the world just happened? There's two reasons, well, at least two reasons that I know of. The first one is that as the water evaporates from your lips, it's pulling more moisture out of your lips and making your lips drier. The other reason is that our saliva has digestive juices in it. It's our first step of digesting food. So it's a harsh liquid to go onto our skin, so that can also add additional damage to your lips. There is a third reason. I almost forgot about it, but thankfully I have notes. Our lips don't have any sebaceous glands, so they don't produce the oil that the rest of our skin produces that kind of helps our skin to feel like it's more moisturized. Of course, oil and water in the skin are completely different, but when our skin secretes oil, it tells our skin that it's less dry, and there's no option for that on the lips. One thing that's really, 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 really important to know about picking a lip balm is that everybody's skin is different. You may have sensitivities to certain ingredients that other people don't have, so it's important to keep note of the products that you're trying and which ones don't work for you. Most products will have ingredient lists online, so if you have specific lip balms that you know don't work for you, go ahead and look at the ingredients and see if you can find a common denominator there. It'll be worth the time and effort to look there, because then you know, and you'll spend less money on things that definitely won't work for you. So here are some things to look out for that you may be irritated by. So first is vitamin E. You're gonna look for tocopherol or tocopherol acetate. And it's also important to remember that, like what we were saying about the lip skin, it's different than the face skin. Your face skin may be able to handle vitamin E, where your lip skin might not be able to handle it. So keep that in mind. Castor oil is another one. Lanolin is another one that comes from sheep's wool, especially if you're allergic to wool. Chances are you are probably going to have some kind of sensitivity to lanolin. Another thing to keep an eye out for is fragrances and flavors. This may surprise some people. I know it surprised me. Mint is actually a very common offender, and that's why when people chew gum, like mint gum, sometimes it'll dry out their lips more. It feels like it may be cooling on your lips. It may make your lips feel like something is happening there, but it actually could be causing more harm than good. Also keep an eye out for citrus oils. Those can be skin sensitizing. The next one is beeswax, where of course if you're allergic to bees, you may know that beeswax might be an allergen to you, but it may be an allergen for other people as well. Moving on to menthol and camphor. You know those medicated lip balms? There's no regulation on saying something is medicated. Menthol and camphor are terrible for your skin, especially your lip skin, because like we said, it's very thin on the outside. It's meant to ease pain. That's its purpose, and it can, but it can cause more dryness in the long run. You know, when people say that they're addicted to lip balms and they have to keep putting on the lip balm, I would dare to say probably a lot of them are using a medicated lip balm, and their lips are getting more dry because of it, which is really, really sad. Those ingredients can also be irritating for some people, so maybe step away from the medicated stuff for a while and see if that helps you. There's also one called Cinnamic, I think, aldehyde. It's derived from cinnamon. It's in a lot of lip plumping products that can also be irritating to people. And then salicylic acid, which is a BHA. All of the lip balms that I analyzed, none of them had salicylic acid, but a lot of people use that in their skincare. It's usually used for oily skin, acne-prone skin as a chemical exfoliator. Supposedly that is really, really bad for lip skin. So something that you can do, and you can do this for your whole skincare routine if you want to, even if you're using AHAs, whatever it is, glycolic acid, whatever, put on a nice greasy lip balm before you do your skincare routine, and that'll protect your lips from the BHAs or AHAs or whatever is in your skincare from getting on your lips, and then you can use your lip balms as the skincare for your lip. You can kind of go like this a little bit, but it doesn't protect up here. Depending on the shape of your lips, it won't protect the outer layer of your lips. So just keep that in mind. That could be something that's irritating you. I am very, very thankful to have a hotline to Carolyn Herons, who you may know, may not know. She is a skincare guru professional. She's very, very well respected in the industry. And I was talking to her about this video, and I kind of fact checked a couple things with her. And one thing I fact checked with her is really, what do we need in a lip balm? What do we need in order to be good to go? We need something that's going to protect our lips, and we need something that's going to heal our lips. And what I learned is that some lip balms are very, very good at protecting, but they don't really have any healing ingredients. So your lips are kind of on their own for healing on their own. But some lip balms also have healing ingredients in them with them. So if your lips are already chapped, it will not only protect it from future chapping, but will help speed along the healing process. So that's really what we're going to be looking for when we look at the ingredients of these lip balms.
Hello, Editing Jen here. So I had this video about 3/4 of the way completely done. I've spent over a week working on this, and I don't like it. I liked this part of the video that you just watched, but I really don't like the rest of it. I made 3 mistakes on the ingredients, and it was too long. This whole video was 40 minutes long. It was way too long. So what I want to do is I'm going to pause the video here. I'm going to kind of redo my notes, redo my information, make sure I've got everything perfect for you. And then I'm going to refilm it and re-edit it at a later date so I can make sure I give you the best information. Because the last thing I want to do is give you information that's either inaccurate or boring or incomplete. I want to give you the best thing possible. So just so you know, that's why this kind of ends awkwardly, but it's coming, and I can't wait to share with you because I've spent so much time gathering this information for you, and I really, really want to share with you. So if you're still interested in hearing about 20 of the most popular lip balms, from La Mer to Laneige to Bite Beauty to Chapstick to Dr. Pepper Lip Smacker and Nivea, if you want to know about those brands and lots more, I've got that coming to you, and it is going to be much better than the version you would have seen today. So I want to thank you so much for watching this informational part of the video. And if you're not already subscribed so you don't miss the second part. Mad love to you, and I will see you in a video very, very soon. Bye.